Well, good early evening. This is Houndog Steve wishing you a very pleasant evening, and here we are at the trailer park. As I said, a friend's just given me a trailer here. We're going to take a quick peek around the outside, but I was just picking up the blocks and lubing up the wheel nuts so they can be removed if necessary. I need to take a much better look at those and decide about the towing procedure. I think I have one tyre to take off and replace with a good used, but other than that, she's basically ready to go. And if I look a little moist, it's because we're in the middle of a thunderstorm watch. We just had a whole bunch of hail came down and heavy rain, and you can hear the thunder and lightning banging and crashing off in the distance. So without further ado, let's take a look around. Oh, and also here's a quick peek at the building site. Quite a lot has changed. We've got quite a bit going on, got quite a lot of work done, and very happy about that. Okay, so let's take a quick peek around. Not much to see, I don't have the key yet, but we will see inside soon enough. Well, here she is, my new temporary home. Somebody very kindly gave me this trailer for as long as I need it. The other trailer has to go back, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to be in a trailer for about 2 or 3 months. Anyway, this was a very kind donation, and I have much appreciation. It's a 34-foot, 1-bedroom with a tip out. Kind of hard to see with the reflection on the glass. Yeah, it's not in bad shape, doesn't leak, and apparently everything works. So yes, much appreciation. I'm just down picking up the blocks that it's going to stand on. I'm going to use these blocks just to jack it up to get one of the tires off, which needs to be replaced. It's not very good, and these tires are surprisingly in good shape, so I'm going to pump those up a little bit, and hopefully in about a week's time it will be at the site. I'm quite excited. Having a 1-bedroom means that I have a lot more space. There was 2 bedrooms in the other trailer, and so this whole front area, you can't see, this whole front area is actually a kitchen and prep space, and so there's a lot more room to move around. But the only downside that I can see is it's a manual tip out rather than a electric motor driven to just drive it out, but that won't be a very big issue. Got lots of friends to come and pull it over, so I am very pleased with that. So the next phase of the operation is taking place. This is the bed for the living room, and you can see how that's all notched out and bolted down to the pads there. And we should be finishing off this tomorrow, and then we can put the cross pieces in. But a lot of things have arrived. The windows have arrived, the insulation has arrived, and yes, things are coming along quite nicely. These setup stages are incredibly important, that things are measured out properly and things are square and firmly set on the ground. And doing a good job here, an accurate job here, will make things a lot easier going on, because mistakes, even little mistakes in measurements there, can start adding up as you build upwards. Anyway, it's looking good, and I'll see how much we get done tomorrow. Here are all the boards, so I'll make the crossbars. The hangers are in the container, so we're ready to go. Okay, here we go. This deck is framed in. We're just going to start putting the top pieces down. Hope I don't break my neck doing this. That's usually what happens when you say, I hope I don't break my neck when I'm doing this. These cross pieces at the end, this is where the wood stove is going to go. So we wanted some extra support, so we put some double joists down and some cross pieces to strengthen that up. But once this wood goes down, it'll make a good working platform, and then we can start putting that extension, deck extension, that's going to be like an 8-foot runway. As you can see, we're battling the weather. We're supposed to get some more thunder showers today, and the weather is feeling a lot like fall. We used to call this the X weather. This is from the CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition, and that starts in the middle of August. And we always used to say warm days and cool nights. Well, we've had cool nights. Monday was 8 degrees, Tuesday was 10 degrees, last night was up at a toasty 14 degrees overnight. That's pretty cool for this time of year. And there's also work going on inside the container. These are the studs getting put into place. Once those are up, the wiring can go in, the plumbing can go in, and we can get the spray foam insulation happening. So yeah, once you get on top of things, once you get the prep done, things go very, very quickly. These are the windows. This is a double slider. It'll be the main entrance. And 4 windows. Nice big windows, let lots of light in. It's going to look good when it's done. Okay, as you can see, this deck is now completely done out with crossbars. The poles are in, those black poles in the ground is going to be the edge of the walkway that'll run along the front of the building. But yes, glad to see that done. But the amazing thing about it is it will provide a working space to build the walls. 2 walls, one along the front, one along the side. But they're quite, well, the one along the front is quite sizable, so you can imagine it's nice to have like a full 20 odd feet or so of work area just to lay it all out on, build it before it goes up, and then winch it into position. Anyway, I'll be showing you how all of that works. Down the end here, this is where the wood stove, the cook stove, is going to go. So we needed some extra support for that. Make it nice and sturdy. That's a very heavy stove, and I am just so excited. I can't wait to cook on this thing and maybe make some bread for the first time. It's a perfect oven for doing that. Anyway, it is going to be quite the walkway down the side, like I say, 8 foot wide, so you can get things down to the workshop, which will be actually what you see where that corner is. From that corner to the front is going to be a workshop area, so I can continue different projects, and the back part will be a dry cold storage area, and this will help with the cost of the insulation, because you won't need quite as much insulation down there if you want a cold storage. And things are really moving along in here. Basically all the studs are in now, the roofing studs. The area that you're not seeing studded on this side is partially because, well, this will be a big cutaway, 8 feet to the ceiling, so an 8 by 9 cutaway to get in and out. But this is going to remain metal, because the wood stove will be on the other side of that, and I want this as a sort of a heat radiator to pick up some of that heat and spread it around where there might not be such good circulation. Anyway, that will be the door into the cold storage area. This area in this corner is going to be the laundry. This area here is the kitchen area. Washroom, shower, etc. and this is the bedroom. Now these studs are really easy to install. You just screw them together with metal screws. It's quite thin. It's quite thin metal, but very sturdy. And of course the spray foam insulation will firm that up completely, and it will all be drywalled eventually. But yeah, this wall, the ceiling is going to be spray foamed, and there will be a wall at this end of the container with a big window in it, so I can look out in the morning when I wake up. And in here, where that mark is going to be a walk-in closet, a big walk-in closet. So yes, things are progressing. Okay, so that was just a quick update, and I see my battery light has turned red. I got about a minute to go. So if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe below, and in the meantime, this is Houndog Steve signing off, wishing you a very pleasant evening, and we'll talk very, very shortly. You take care now. Bye.